Hi, it's midweek. Yeah, how time flies. I remember saying this week will be awesome. At least it has been for me. Hi there and welcome to Joy News Interactive here on the Joy News channel on Multi TV. We are also live on DSTV channel 421 and Go TV channel 144. Get your gadgets ready. Log on to Facebook and Twitter and comment on our posts. Joy News on TV. So it's been a morning with some demonstrations here in Accra and other parts of the country. Some gas stations have been shut down, and that's in protest of the recent cabinet decision that they operate retail outlets where they will sell already filled cylinders. Some residents of Adenta Ashiye this morning pitched camp at the residence of President Akufo-Addo as they presented a petition to the presidency. Now, they are accusing the Center for Scientific and Industrial Research, CSIR, of land encroachment. And in Kumasi, a group of people believed to be members of the Kumasi Youth Association have locked up the Daily Guide newspaper office there. They allegedly tapped the media house over its report on the alleged money laundering case in the UK involving the Asante-Henny Otumfuo Osei II. Now, a report the group says has tarnished the image of the king. Let's pick your comments on that particular one that happened in Kumasi earlier today. Gerald Anthony Friedra Ajamine says, well, I guess the overzealousness of the Kumasi Youth Association outside the remit of the law is an embarrassment to the Otumfuo, who respects the rule of law. If a newspaper quotes an allegation from a named source, how does the newspaper suffer this assault? He asks. A champion says they haven't seen anything yet. When that newspaper is constantly publishing falsehood about former President Mahama, they were happy at that time. The owner of the paper is currently the acting chairman of the MPP. So the Ashanti youth, or whatever they call themselves, should come and lock the MPP headquarters, he says. And Desmond Nanabuachibudu says, nothing is happening in Ghana. Democratization of the media is misunderstood. I do not support vandalism, but if there's no law to limit media, what he refers to as media nonsense, then the laws can be amended with the muscles. Really, Desmond? All right, I'm not sure you'd be happy if that was done to you. Anyway, Nasir Hassan Yaima says it's becoming one too many of such attitude towards the media, albeit I don't support what Daily Guide newspaper did, defaming the chief and bringing his name into disrepute. It's a serious thing, but when such things happen, please sue them or report to the right authorities than using the way of injustice. Citizen Magani says, you said nothing when Munti FM was unjustifiably shut down just because they are not, all right, he thinks, not our political allies. We did a lot on that. I remember you on Joy News Interactive. We did a lot on the Munti 3. Maybe you were not following us at that time. But Yakubu Shaiba, he sighs and says, Mother Ghana is becoming something. Should the government stop paying our police? He's asking. Why do we always take the law into our own hands when the police are there for us 24/7? Anyway, civilization is a problem in Ghana, he says. And Judicious Odro Eric says, these things must stop. Locking up the door or the office is not the solution, but creating a violence after all. You can take them to court for their false reportage, that's what he refers to it as. Amadou Ndebugri Benjamin says they should remember the country is governed by laws. Lawlessness every day, everyhow, and anyhow. And he says, Nanado Dankwa, wake up. 2 replies to his comment. Let's see what people are saying about Ndebugri's comment on the lockup of the Daily Guide office in Kumasi. Kwesi Opongu says, what is Nanado's business here? Because he's asking, is he the Chief Justice? Well, Frederick Kwasi says, this nonsense must stop. No wonder Kumasi, all right. Frederick thinks that Kumasi is not developed as it's supposed to be. And Jaman says, if you have a problem with Daily Guide, why won't you submit your grievances to the police? He's asking. And Kwesi Opongu says they should go and lock Telegraph in the UK. And well, because Telegraph also did that story, but I'm sure they can't do that in the UK. Alexander Sefa says, in this modern world, wow, send the person to court. This is a primitive way of doing these things. Prince Nuruddin Bawumia says taking laws into your own hands won't be tolerated. This lawlessness must stop. Omar Ahmed says, jeez Christ, I'm sure that's a new way of, anyway. But he says, what is going on in this country? Is claiming initially. Amwako guesting on him, but says, I'm shocked they have not yet gone to Love, that's our sister station in the Ashanti region. Joey Mensah says, this isn't right. Do they know what freedom of press means? This is what happens when you allow vigilantes or foot soldiers of a certain party to do as they please. And he says, it's a shame. Now, let's talk about being successful and remembering those who contributed to make you a success. That's something some people forget to do. Acknowledging who made you a success is important, and Sarkodie knows that. The rapper believes he owes his success in the music industry to his fan base called Sack Nation. And a lot of you have been commenting on that. Musa Misbao says, yes, Sarkodie, you're a king, but I didn't eat the whole day. Can you get me something through my mobile money? If you are really successful and believe it, just do me that favor. Hey, Musa. Desmond says, Sack Nation, is it a different country in Ghana now? But I'm his fan though, and says, Obede Pombede. Hashtag money no be problem. Prince Nuruddin Bawumia says, interesting times ahead. Anyway, kudos to Sack Nation. And as Sarah Godfrey is asking, what is Sack Nation? Is it a different country or what? Judicious Odro Eric as King of Success. That success story from the music industry. Isan Asara says lies manifest. I'm sure you mean is better than him, because I don't know what you're trying to say with is past than him. But you always expect it when Sarkodie is mentioned for people to mention his biggest rival in the industry, or his biggest contender. And that's manifest. Jefta Kwesi says, from Sackaholics to Sack Nation. Pa Kwesi says, no long talk, true pa. Amadou Dabugu is asking, will that put money into my account? And Maverick King says, Sack Nation ampa. Amos K says, no argument. True Messiah Manoreno says, yes, true. Kwame Enzyme also says, true. Now, still in the music industry, but focusing on, rather some sad news. It's been 10 years since South African reggae legend Lucky Dube died. Which of his songs still inspiring? Let's get your comment. Ivonia says, remember me and different colors. I think different colors is a great one. I remember as a child seeing that song on GTV, and it was just fun. It was a fun video to watch, And you just have all the people saying different colors, Nino Brown says, Changing World. That's his song I can't stop listening to. It's ringing in my ear as I'm typing. You must be a keen follower of Lucky Dube's music. Rude Boy says, you stand alone, hand that gives, God bless women. Abdul Wahid says, I got Ja Live or Ja Live. Remember me, Prisoner, Dracula. It's not easy. And Edu Kofi Bright says, blessed is the hand that giveth. Kofi Azaro Nyamfo says, my world touching and life lesson tune. Hashtag legend. Papechi Yankee says, almost all his songs, but I have to choose between Victims and Can't Blame You. Festus Nkrumah says, Lucky Philip Dube, my hero, Rastas never die. Michael Sinanan says, remember me, different colors, back to my root. Desmond Barib says, his goal against Manchester United. Well, okay. And Kuma Anes says, no truth in this world. I love that music. So you're watching Joy News Interactive, and it's a Wednesday, yes. He's been away for a while, but I've got Kobe Spike and Nkrumah in the house. So we'll be doing some tech trends shortly. Please don't go away.